A perfect day for a walk, a little walk with Father Jeff Walker in Bowling Green. All right.
Yeah, I just can't imagine a more perfect day for it. Good morning, Father Jeff.
Good morning, gentlemen. So good to be with you. It's been a few weeks.
Yeah, we've missed you.
Yeah, I've had to practice my walks elsewhere, but you know, it has it's brought me to some wonderful places. In fact, this Monday, my walk with Father Walker, which is not a radio program on Mondays, that's just me talking to myself outside, took me to La Crosse, Wisconsin, and I made a little pilgrimage while I was there for some other things to the Shrine of Our Lady of Guadalupe there. I'm not
beautiful.
sure if either of you two been to the Shrine of Our Lady of Guadalupe in La Crosse, Wisconsin?
I have not. Dave has.
Yeah, we actually put a radio station, a broadcast facility in that shrine when now Cardinal Burke was the bishop there.
Wonderful. Well,
Yeah.
that is such a beautiful and holy place, and it reminded me of the importance of not just walking, but of pilgrimage. So I've never been there. I've seen a few pictures of it. I know I want to stop there. If it's been on my list if I'm ever in La Crosse, and here I was in La Crosse. So I came straight from the cathedral, so I was all nicely dressed up in my dress shoes and everything. And I walk into what turned out to be the Welcome Center there, and a very nice volunteer greets me. And then she hands me a map and says, okay, it's about a half-hour walk up this mountain, and then you'll arrive at the Shrine Church. And then it's another half-mile walk if you want to go to, the stations across in the Rosary. And I said, oh, well, I'm so glad I'm wearing dress shoes, which are notoriously good for long walks. So I wasn't really expecting a pilgrimage, but then I was just sort of like, okay, I had the mentality, I'm going to visit another church. But then you walk out that back door there, and there's a giant thing at the beginning of the path that leads up to the shrine that says the Pilgrim Way. Mm-hmm. And it really just sort of changed my whole mindset then. And by the time I arrived at the shrine, which is just a beautiful, beautiful place up in the hills there, I had a whole different mindset than when I was started. And I was ready to pray, and it was really a pilgrimage. And I love listening to Maggie McDaniel, Where in the World is Maggie, and talking about all these wonderful places to take pilgrimages. But I sort of was reminded then that, that little half-mile walk was a pilgrimage. The drive out into the country outside of La Crosse was a pilgrimage. And I thought about all of the wonderful places. Summer's a good time to do that kind of thing, where you can go just a little bit out of your way with that pilgrimage mindset. And I think God really blesses those times. I think God blesses the times we take pilgrimages to the shrine in Bellevue or to the shrine in Cary. And yeah, I love a good pilgrimage to Rome. A pilgrimage to the Holy Land will change your life. Hopefully we get to do that, rescheduled. Yeah. But also these smaller pilgrimages, I think God really blesses them. I had a wonderful time.
We've got some wonderful pilgrimages nearby that we can take advantage of.
Absolutely. And I took students up to the Solanus Casey Center in Detroit.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people around Toledo still don't know that, hey, there's a blessed right across the border in Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
And what an awesome experience that is. And I feel like God bless the college students when we have reason to go up there. They're like, I don't know if I want to go to a place called why do I want to go to a center? I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
I said, there's a little museum there. I don't know if I want to go to a museum.
Mm-hmm.
But the experience is always, once you get into that pilgrimage mentality, God really blesses that, and he takes you on a little spiritual journey that goes with your physical journey. So good.
Yeah, and I'm a little biased because I lived in Wisconsin for some time, but I have to say there is a lot happening in the state of Wisconsin. Not only what then Bishop Burke did in La Crosse, but of course you have Our Lady of Champion, Our Lady of Good Help in the Green Bay Diocese, the only approved Marian apparition site in the United States of America. Same standing as Lourdes and Fatima, and I encourage everyone to go to those places, but why not go to the one next door as well?
Absolutely.
Have you been?
I have not been to Our Lady of Champion, unfortunately. That's my next bucket list one.
Yeah, let's put that together. We'll do that one.
and I've been to La Crosse now. So,
The
but
nice
yeah,
thing
right,
about Our Lady of
basically in our own
Champion
backyard.
is you can also go to Lambeau Field. Two holy sites at once.
Another holy place. If you're a Packers fan like I.
Yeah, let's get
So,
a
yeah.
luxury bus and go. Let's get one of those fancy buses and go.
There we go. But I mean, just to look, to open your eyes to see the opportunities that the Lord is giving you, to take a little detour, a holy detour, and sort of take a break from just like, I'm going from point A to point B. I'm always getting something done. I'm always heading somewhere, and to allow God into that, to allow God to take you off the beaten path. I just think it's always a very simple thing, but God always blesses it. He rewards it. And yeah, there's all these places. No matter where you go, there's going to be somewhere. I've taken every time I go to Chicago now. I'll take the time to stop at the grotto in Notre Dame. It's a little pilgrimage. It's just a little off the beaten path. And when you look for those areas where you can go just a little out of your way for the Lord, it turns out He'll go a lot out of His way to bless you.
Amen.
Thank
you,
you,
Father.
Father Jeff.
Have a great
You're
day.
welcome.
We'll be right back.